My name is Jessica McClure, and I own Parties with Character. I do all kinds of events. I have 17 different characters, and I do children's birthday parties, programs at libraries, and community corporate events, festivals. I work with a hospital charity to visit children in hospitals as a superhero, and my goal is just to make people happy. That's kind of a long story. I began because my family needed some extra support. My husband went back to school, and a friend of mine saw me around town and said, "Hey, my granddaughter is having a birthday party in 3 days. Would you dress up as such and such character?" And I'm like, sure, I'll do that. So I dressed up, I went to the party, and it was so wonderful. Like, the looks on those girls' faces, I walked away from that feeling like there's no way that's the last time I'm going to do something like that. So I learned how to sew, I made some costumes, and created a business because I just got a taste of the excitement that I could bring to people by being a hero for them. Well, I sing, a lot of what I do is princesses, and so for them I will sing as I'm on my way to the event so I can get in character. And as I'm creating the new characters, like right now I'm working on a new character, and to create that whole persona, because it's not just a costume, it's a whole personality. And so to do that, I'll watch the movies and I will pay special attention to what their mannerisms are like, phrases that they would use, what their world is like, and who would they know and what would they know, what makes them unique and what makes them appealing to children especially, but to everyone in general, because I know there are always parents at my events, and I like to throw little things out there to make them have fun too, because these kids love the characters because their parents loved them first. So there is a lot that goes into it, but I just love it so much it feels like second nature. Yeah, I would say Belle is my favorite. I love trying to teach kids good lessons. For Wonder Woman, we talk a lot about being truthful and honest and using your powers for good, that kind of thing, and how that relates to what their abilities are as children or just as people. Belle, it's so easy to teach a good lesson with that because she sees the beauty in everyone, and she is just the best person she can be, even when the situation would make it easy for her to be otherwise. And I think that's a wonderful way to live. So she's my favorite. Plus the dress is really awesome. I do have some characters that are more specialty characters, and by that I mean like Princess Leia, Hermione. Those characters are perfect for an event that is tailored to that group of people who love those movies and those books with all their hearts. For a wider audience, like for example, when I visit hospitals, we do Wonder Woman, and the reason for that is because we'll meet with newborns up to 20-somethings, and there will be boys and girls there, and she appeals to all ages and both men and women, boys and girls. So yeah, I think a lot of us have from our childhood things that feel dear to us and things that we identify with, and it's the same with children. So regardless of who I'm meeting with, to be able to meet them as an authentic character and have that intimate personal experience, so it shouldn't feel like a presentation, it shouldn't feel like a performance, it should feel like this is what it would really be to become friends with this character. And that's my goal, because I think where people do respond differently to different characters based on their familiarity with that character and their story, everyone responds to being treated with respect and kindness, and everyone loves to make a new friend who's genuinely interested in what they have to say, and I think we all respond to that. I know it's kind of crazy to say, but it feels totally normal to be Wonder Woman. I will go, if I have to run errands, for instance, I have like 5 things to do for personal errands or getting ready for, I have to get some more supplies for the new character I'm working on. I'm just going to do it as Wonder Woman. So I'll be at grocery stores and stuff as Wonder Woman. Maybe something that people don't realize is that this is my heart and soul. So it's not just a job for me. When I get to meet with somebody, it's a special moment for me as well, and I love being able to do all the background work, whether it be, the crazy amount of detail that I try and think about to make those costumes come together. Oh, I guess that would be a good answer to your question. I'll come back to that. Or learning their stories inside and out. So not only can I present something entertaining, but I can field any question in character, because I never know. I've met thousands and thousands of people, and they all have a different take on things, and who knows what they're going to ask me. I have to be ready for anything so that it still maintains that magic. But even with all of that, the heart of it is connecting with people, from a person to another person. And for me to be able to do that is, I think, the meat of what I do. And the character allows me to connect with people in a way that feels really special to them. But there is an insane amount of detail necessary to create a character that's super believable, because I want to walk in a room and have nobody wonder who I am. I don't want any kids to be able to pick out this or that detail isn't just right. I want my cuffs to be hard and strong, because that's how they would be in real life. And like the new character that I'm working on, she has a lace up in the front of her dress. So I look at screenshots from the movie, and I find out what is the ratio of the size of that center panel to the rest of the front of her outfit. What is the ratio of the size in between each eyelet to the entire bodice? And that way I can make it perfectly match, so that it doesn't ever look like somebody who's dressed up as the character. So it looks like the character. And that is what sets the stage to be able to make those connections that make what I do important. And I just love being able to create those unique memories through entertainment that I find to be very meaningful.